Alrighty, how's it going, YouTube? Drowsy here, and welcome back to another video. So, I was just, browsing YouTube, and I watched a scarce video, and, while watching the scarce video, you guys might have actually heard what happened to the, streamer known as Fedmeister, or Fed. He's a member of Offline TV, with, like, Alinity, Fed, a whole bunch of other YouTubers I don't really know, but basically, he was on the Raj, the Raj show, or is it called the Rajular? I'm pretty sure, something like that, like The Bachelor, but with Raj, yeah. It's like this dating show where basically the whole premise is, he brings on a whole bunch of girls and they say, they either say they pick host, and if they pick host, that means that they don't like Fed, and in this case, I mean Fed. They don't like Fed, and they actually were just in it to win, I guess. But if they picked love, that means that they like Fed. Well, basically, Fed was on that show the other day, and when he finally got to the end, the final girl, she had picked host. Now, normally, that wouldn't be, there's no problem with that because that's the whole point of the show, and I'm sure he was embarrassed at the whole prospect because the show itself takes a pretty long time, and I just feel like, even in that sense, you could be sitting there like, oh man, I really messed up, I picked the wrong girl, but when that, to add on top of that, she said to about 10,000 viewers or something that she thought Fed was ugly, which there's nothing wrong with thinking or like having that thought. That's you're allowed to have your own opinion, but what I find personally wrong is the fact that she said to so many people that she thought that he was ugly, and I can't imagine the overwhelming sense of, I don't know, just dread that he probably felt, because he probably felt terrible. And the fact that she said that on stream with so many people watching is honestly pathetic, and she's a scumbag for that. I just, I don't mean to sound salty, but I'm just saying, like, people like that, like, that's a legitimate scumbag move. Fed, like, from what I've seen, Fed seems like a really good person, and the fact that that happened, I would have been so embarrassed if something like that happened. You don't understand. I probably would have just left the call instantly, and then probably not just left social media for the day and just stopped talking, because that's how I would react to that situation. But he kind of stayed in the call, and he just looked awkward. Like, it's just shocking, honestly, that some people can be so careless. Pokimane ended up joining the call, and she started spazzing out on the girl, and then the girl said, "Hey, Alinity is not fucking Alinity, Pokimane. Oh my god." He said, Pokimane started cussing her out. Well, not cussing her out, but started spazzing out on the girl for calling Fed ugly to all those people. And she said, "Hey, Pokimane, has anyone ever told you you're a bitch?" And they basically started arguing, and I just think that I don't understand why the girl had to do that. She didn't have to call Fed out and be like, "Oh, he's ugly." Like, that's just disrespectful. Like, I don't understand. Like, people are just assholes. And to make matters worse, later, Fed actually got banned. He got a 3-day ban for he showed a second of Alinity's nip slip on stream because he clicked onto Twitter and it was on Twitter, and he got banned for 3 days. Now note, he got banned for 3 days, but Alinity, the person who did it, got banned for a day. Like, that doesn't make any sense at all. But I just think at the end of the day, I feel bad for what happened to Fed, which is why I'm making a video on it. I feel like that girl who said that, she should never be allowed to go in the Raj Alert again. I think that that sealed her fate. She's cooked. She shouldn't be allowed on the show anymore because that was just disrespectful and it was uncalled for. She didn't have to say that. She had already won the show. The show was over, and she still chose and thought that she was valid enough to call Fed ugly, which I think is just disrespectful. But anyway, that's all I really have to say. It's been your boy Drowsy. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.